Hi everyone. I did have a few requests to share the second edition of the Project Call magazine. So this is the one before the last one that I shared, and I will link the video below if you guys want to see it, but this is the one that I shared before. And so yeah, I'll just do a quick flip through, and then if you guys want to see till the end of that, I'll show you what I've done with some of the projects in the other magazine when I got started with it. So here's the first page. I love the public library little card that they've done here. The editor has done the little blurb. I think it's awesome, and all these papers can be cut out. Again, this one has a bunch of little projects and all these images. I mean, we can do so much with them, right? This says you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Totally believe that. Here's an article about deep reading. This one's inspired by print, so it's all images of books, magazines, etc. The different types of collages you can do with them. This is featuring an artist. And then this part here is the, I think I put it over here. This is letters that they've done. So they've given us, so here's this side here. And then there's each letter spelled out, and it has images of things to make the letters. And then the other side is like a poster. So it's really cool that that's included there. I'm just going to put that over here for now. And then it shows you how the artist put that together. All this stuff can be cut out. This is about different bookshops around the world, bookstores. I thought it was so cool to read that. Oh, that comes later. I'll show you guys that in a bit. Ladies of Letterpress. I like this. Man, step away from the computer. So that's just featuring more artists here. And again, all these pages, you can cut things out and make them, borders for things, or use them creatively in other projects, which is what I like. I've also had a hard time cutting up my magazines. I find that I don't like to do that often, but with this one, it's okay because you kind of meant to do it. So this is the bookmarks that come with it, and that's the back. And it just kind of shows you how to cut them out, how to use them. These ones also are nice, and I like the design here. And this is about making your own book covers. So any one of you out there like myself that like to make junk journals and creative stuff like that, it gives you ideas on what to cover them with. And then this is just a little example of how to cover your books, make a book jacket. This is about drawing your own font, the anatomy of a font, which I thought was cool. Designing your own book template. And then, oh, I like this image, and the type print here as well is kind of cool. This is about photography. And I love that it has such a combination of things. Like, look at these images. This is just gorgeous, right? This one's, the quote says, "The stiffest tree is the most easily cracked, while the willow survives by bending with the wind." Nature news, the coloring page. Oh, I love these flowers and plants. So these next articles are about that. And again, all these images can be used for other projects or things. This is about prints in the house. And I love the stairs. I mean, these can easily be cut out as strips and used in projects as well. This one here is about flower bursts. And so it's got the template and then the back page. And then here it shows you the step-by-step on how to do that and how it would look. That's kind of cool. Inspired by trees. Again, all these images are awesome. How to make your own stamp. I think this is kind of cool as well. This article is called Go With The Flow. And then I guess it's how to make a rain gauge over here. So I guess enjoy the rain, which we actually have a lot of today here. There is no Wi-Fi in the mountains, but you will find a better connection. All those little quotes can be used for something else. I hope I'm not going too fast, you guys. A view from the top. Mountain meditation. It sounds so great. Climb every mountain. Inspired by mountains. Mountain pose. Ski and snowboard yoga. Just gives an article on that. Various retreats to try. Hidden hideaways. I love this print also. Happiness. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about. Setting your intentions. Everyday practice. So that's what this article is about, which I think is also awesome. This is such a great article as well in there, and this is a page that provides you with this book cutout. A box. So you make your own box, and then it's got stickers that you can use for various projects. And really this article is about just finding time to relax and enjoy the things around you, and you know, just be present. Pillow talk. This is how to make that pillow cover. How happiness happens. This is how to find yourself. A poem. It's kind of cool. It's like a cutout there. Inner smile meditation. And then we're at the end. And again, this gorgeous print with the tag. So that's it for this one. What I wanted to show you guys is what I did with a couple of the things in the last magazine. And I did cut it up a little bit and use some parts. So it came with a bunch of feather cutouts. And so what I wanted to show you what I did with that is I made a book page with one of the feathers. And then I did add it to one of my collage book pages, and it's a couple of the feathers and some of the other prints that were in there with a quote, and then the Project Calm little thing there. I'm really loving using the magazine and actually, you know, sort of, you know, doing crafts with it, because that's the intention of it, right, when they include it. This was the templates that they sent for the seed pockets, or packets, sorry. And so I did make it. So I'll probably use this in one of my journals as a little envelope pocket. But I ended up making my own template from it. So now I have this as well to use in other projects. And then I've also started cutting out some of the pages to use in my journal spreads, etc. But as you can see, it's so fun to, you know, kind of get started. They do give you suggestions on what to do with some of the projects, but I just wanted to do a little bit of my own. I did do another spread in my traveler's notebook, but for this one I just used one of the feathers, because this was kind of like more vintagey of a spread that I was working with. So again, you know, I'm just kind of taking pieces out and using them how I want. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.